The TRC Commission says, amongst many things it said, prosecute these people who refuse to come and ask for amnesty.
Yeah.
Not one of them has been prosecuted.
Yeah.
It goes on and says, because you could say, oh, that's just politics and what. It talks about the economy. To say part of the legacy of apartheid is economic deprivation. Please establish or come up with a wealth tax. Right?
Yeah.
That would then, in a sense, get business to show seriousness. No, we can't do that. They fail to do it, and then they come up with this BEE, right, that they have failed to implement. Now, BEE is, for me, I would argue that BEE must stay in place. You just need new implementers of it. I don't think anybody should be taken serious who will say BEE must go, because those people are not understanding why in the first place it was established. And you need to distinguish, therefore, between its implementation and its rationale, and it therefore is necessity to level the playing field. Right? I always say, I think that white people must be laughing at us, because actually they are the beneficiaries of BEE more than blacks.
Sure.
Yeah, because in the BEE they say, oh no, they are so very apologetic. In 5 years, please, can black people please own 25%?
Yeah.
In the financial sector, it's worse. They're saying, no, black people should own 10%. They even fail to meet that low target.
That was
when you say black people must own 10%, you are saying 90% must remain in the hands of whites.
Yeah.
When you say 25% or 26%, etc., you are saying the balance remain. That's why they're the worst beneficiaries. I say, hey, these guys got in power. At the BE dialogue a few days ago, I think it was Dalimpov who said something that I have never quite understood that way. He's saying, in 94, black people won the majority of the votes.
Yeah.
And so they won the majority of cabinet.
Yeah.
Right? They were given the majority of cabinet. Imagine if after they won elections, people sat down and said, no, we understand you won 2/3. I think it was 68 or something.
2/3 for a number of years.
We understand you won 2/3, but won't you please take 1/3 of the power?
Yeah.
He's saying, if that makes no sense, why in the economy does it make sense to say BEE when it's fully implemented and you are level A, or what is level 1?
Level 1.
Right?
Yeah.
You can still be level 1 and your business is owned 9% by black people. And then the rest is still owned by white people. There's a sense of entitlement in some of our white population that is actually staggering. And they've suddenly they are what is emboldened.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether they're emboldened by Trump or they're emboldened by what, God knows what, or maybe emboldened by the GNU concoction.
Yeah.
Because that's what it is. It's very funny to listen to the end and say, oh, no, the transformation agenda. They didn't know this before they entered into this toxic marriage with them. They knew it. But to those of us who are saying this, we're seen as radical lunatics who don't want to build South Africa.
They don't like the GNU.
Right? No, they don't like it.
You.
No, and of course I don't like it. Yeah, of course.
We'll come to it.
I've never being apologetic about it. But it's because, and it's not because I'm a prophet. I think it just took slight analysis to say these guys are in court. Yeah. They're not just talking. They're in court fighting employment equity, fighting national health insurance, fighting land expropriation, fighting Bella Act. They're fighting all the transformation legislation we are trying to introduce that as the ANC and the progressive movement in general,
that's what you
swear by those things.
Yeah.
How then do you go and enter into a marriage with people who have already told you? One thing about the DA is that they are very clear.
Yeah.
Sila is very, very clear. She's not messing around. She's telling you straight. This is not, first of all, she says, this is not even a GNU. Tells you in your face.
Coalition between.
Right? It's a DA.
Yeah.
And it says all these other people are rats and mice.
Yeah.
Right? So she's insulting your partner, she's insulting you, and you still stay.
Yeah.
Right? Why? Because maybe you didn't have a choice, or you're too cowardly to make a proper decision about where this country must go. Yeah. This country cannot be on a, what do you call a neutral gear, like in inertia.
You know,
forever.
I think there was, don't know who said this from Freedom Front, to say since the GNU got into place,
Yeah.
there has been barely any policies that have gone to Parliament and approved. Right? Like he
Absolutely.
says they process something like, I might get the numbers wrong, something like 60 a year or whatever.
Yeah.
But we are in this impasse
Yeah.
where
Hiatus. Yeah.
nothing can pass.
Yeah.